Cause some of these parents just let the kids just run wild, man. Let these motherfuckers do whatever. Kids cussing, smoking, doing all this old shit, and they only 15 years old. I'm confused. Who runs the house in this motherfucker? Do you run the house or do they run the house? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Motherfucker's crazy. What is this? Dating black men. What Japanese girls think about... Hold on, I gotta hear this. Hold on a sec. I gotta hear this. Y'all gonna put me up on game. I swear to God, bro, no lie, no cap. I done been with women from Europe. Of course, a lot of Latinos. I mean, a lot of Latinas. I never been with no African, like a motherfucker straight from Africa. Like, it's one thing that you are American black, but you came from over there. That's a whole different flavor right there. I never been with that. I've been with a Pakistani woman one time, but I never been with an Asian woman before. I want to know what you big headed motherfuckers. Oh, my bad. I want to know what you little head motherfuckers. Let me stop. I want to know what y'all think about black people. Let me hear this shit real quick.
Hey guys, welcome to Girls Interview Japan. I'm Sayuri. 今日はコメントで黒人について聞いてほしいというのが来ていたので、黒人の方のことをどう思っているのかをインタビューしていきたいと思います。
Hold on a second. Wait, look, see. Once again, I got a public education, so sometimes I don't know what these words are. All right. It's one thing when we was watching the Colombian video because they speak in Spanish. So, like, I can somewhat understand what they're saying, and then if I don't understand it, I can look at the words real quickly and be like, oh, okay, and then I can make sense of the conversation. With y'all shit, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying at all. All right? With all the little characters and symbols and shit. You know, your writing look like an unknown Pokemon and shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, that's tough! So for me not understanding a word that you're saying out your mouth, and then you want me to sit here and read these subtitles, Lord have mercy, this is not going to work. I'm glad this video is only 8 minutes long.
動画の最後には、私が黒人の方についてどう思っているのかもお話ししようと思っているので、よかったら最後まで動画をご覧ください。それではインタビュー行ってきます。黒人の方と付き合いたいって思いますか？
Wait. Would you like to date a black person?
付き合いたいと思って
I never thought about whether I want to date a black person. Okay, so hold on. So she never thought about it. Do we have hope? Please, hey. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Bro. Please don't be accepted to Western philosophy and try to rule us out. All right? Please keep hope alive. You know how beautiful our children will be? Small head, slanted eyes, and dark skin. Like, you know how beautiful that child will be? That's tough! Like, come on, man. Please don't. Hey, please don't. Please say the right answer. I swear to God, I'm so fucking scared. Please say the right answer, man. Because I swear to God, if you say the right answer, when I go out tomorrow, the first Asian motherfucker that I see, I swear to God, I'm going to holler at.
だって考えたことないですね。はい。なんかこう身近に黒人の方とか。
Are there black people around you? Why you have to say it like that? Can you just say like, you know, African Americans? You know, like, when you just say black people, I don't know. It sounds a little, it sounds a little freaky. You know, black people. You don't say them people.
かってこう。喋ったりとかこうなんかこう関わったことありますか？
ないんですよね。
No, I never thought about it. Okay.
だからちょっと
Because I never had any opportunity before. Okay.
考えたことがないです。けど全然。
But we are the same people, and I don't.
So
if I have the opportunity, I think it will be good. Hey! Motherfuckers got a chance around this bitch. Bro, bro. I didn't brought some real exclusive looking women in front of my mama before, right? You know the look of my mama's gonna give me if I bring in an Asian woman? Like, I'm not talking about, now when I say Asian, right? I'm not talking one of those Asian women that grew up around black people and they're gonna come and buy rent. I'm not talking about that. No. Not talking about that. I'm talking about a full-blown, down to the culture, heritage Asian motherfucker. You feel me? Like, they so down to the motherfucking culture that when my mama makes some food and shit, this motherfucking pulled out some chopsticks and threw away the fork. Like, one of those motherfuckers. That's tough! Holy shit.
全然いいと思います。
黒人の方に対するイメージ、なんかいいイ
Are you impressed with black people?
メージも
It could
悪い
be
イメ
a
ージも
good
なん
or a
かあれ
bad
ば教
impression.
えてください。
強そうだし、
They look strong,
なんか
yeah! Strong man, yeah! Man, watch out, man. God damn!
Flawless victory.
You always see said? They look strong. We gonna protect you. Come on now. Yeah.
仲間意識も強そうだなみたいな感じします。
なんか悪いイメージはなんかありますか？
なん
Hey,
か
hey. Before I see this little slide now, don't say nothing stupid. Don't say nothing stupid. All right? I swear to God, I'll go Chris Tucker on your ass. Don't play with me.
まあお会いしたことないからもう本当にイメ
Wait. You never met them, so it's going to be only... Okay.
ージになっちゃうと思うんですけど。
ちょっとでも見た目が
They may look scary because they look strong. Okay. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, because we had to grow up that way. You know what I'm saying? We had to grow up that way. So don't let the outer shell fool you. All right? We're fun, energetic, you know what I'm saying? Friendly people. You just got to get to know us, baby.
強そうなので結構怖く見えちゃうかもしれないです。
ああ、はいはい。黒人の方に対して羨ましい点ってありますか？
身体能力が高いのすごい羨ましいですよね。全然足遅くて。
There's nothing wrong with that. I can teach you to be more hand and eye coordinated, you know what I'm saying? You're slow running and stuff like that. Now hold on a second. That seems like a stereotype. Wait a minute. Hey. Don't start with the whole, you know, they can run fast, they can jump high bullshit. That's that European shit. Don't start that shit. That's tough. Don't start that running fast and jumping high ass shit. Oh yeah, they're very athletic and all this. That's what them people be saying. Don't you say that. Holy shit.
走れないので、すごい足速そうだなって思います。
友達になってみたいとは思
Would
い
you
ま
like
す
to
か？
be friends with
もう
them?
全然
Of
いろんな
course.
人と
I
関
would
わり
like
た
to
いの
interact with all kinds of
で関わって
people.
みたいです。
So I would definitely like to. Okay.
黒人
Okay.
の方のイメージってなんかこうどんなイメージとかこうどんなイメージをお持ちですか？
私はすごくフレンドリーな方が多いかなと
Friendly,
いうふう
yes,
に思って
friendly,
ま
very
す。
friendly.
こう今までにこうおしゃべりしたりだとか何かでこう一緒になったことがあるとかこう黒人の方とこう関わったことはありますか？
はいあります。
Yes,
どこでですか？どんな？
海外の方に留学したっていうのもあるんですけ
Okay,
ど、
study, okay.
それで一緒になった黒人の方がすごく優しかったり、お母さんの方の友達にも
Whoa, too fast. And my mother friend is married to a. Your mother's friend is married to a black man, so you already got a good insight of how we are. I almost knocked my drink over. Holy shit. So you already got a good insight of how we are. All right, cool.
黒人と結婚した方がいらっしゃって、その方もすごく優しいので、私にとってはすごく身近な優しい人たちっていう感じがします。
Right, yeah,
そうな
yeah.
んですね。だから黒人の
Now, also, let me say this too as well. Because I know how, I don't know. Oh, this is Japan. Okay, I thought this was China. Because I know how you, I was going to say something if this was China. You know, China and North Korea, they like to run propagandas and shit. And it started to click in my head, like, is this a propaganda? Because everybody's saying everything nice about black people. But then I looked at it like, these are Japanese women. They don't run no propagandas from what I know. So we still in the clear. We still in the clear. We still in the clear.
お友達とかはいますか？
数は多くないですけど、数人
Not many, but I have some.
おー、そうなんですね。ちなみに付き合ったこと
Have you
はあ
ever
ります
dated a
か？
black
な
person?
いです。
No.
なんか黒人の方と
Would
付
you
き合
ever
って
date a
みた
black
いな
person?
とかありますか？
黒人の方っていう
Declare
なんか
to
人種の縛りはないんですけ
date based
ど、そういう優しい方が
But I know many black people are friendly, and I guess it will be fun to date a black person.
多いので付き合ったら楽しそうだなっていうふうには思います。
と黒人の方は
Do you think
日
black
本に
people
来た時
could
に
discriminate
差別に
against
遭う
in
と思いますか？
思います。
おお、どうしてですか？
What do you
少
think
子高齢
so?
化が進
In
んで
Japan,
年
the
が
bit
結構
rate.
高い
Whoa,
方が多い。
whoa, too fast. Something about birth rate and the population is Asian, so there are many. Okay, elderly people. Okay,
と
okay.
思うんですけど、そういう人たちって黒人は
And
奴
those
隷だ
amongst
と
them
か
that have
差
the
別
old
される
ways
み
of
たいな
thinking,
印象が
and
昔
maybe
の
a
日本に
president
は
and
あっ
black
たと
people
思うので、
are slaves
数は
or
少なく
people.
なってると思い
Ooh.
ますけど、それでもやっぱり昔の
Hey,
潜
once
在
they
意識
get
み
up
た
out
い
of
な
here,
感
we
じ
ain't
で
got to
差
worry
別さ
about
れてし
that
まう
no
んじゃ
more.
ないか
That
なって
old
思って
generation is
ま
about to
い
get
ま
up
す。
out of here.
お姉さんみたいな優しい方がね、もうどんどん増えていけばいいって感じですか
あ
ね。
りがとうございます。
黒人の方と関わったことあります？喋ったり。お、
あります。
I like this motherfucker right here. I like her. Matter of fact, I like her and her because she got the trench coat on. So you don't know what's up under there. You know, it could be skins and bones or it could be pure thickness. You don't know. She keeping it all covered up. I like both of these girls right here. Let me see what they're
ク
talking
ラ
about.
スに黒人の方がいて、すごい体育科なんですけど、喋りやすくて日本語もうまいなって思ってま
No, we're not worried about no
喋ったり
female
す。
friends.
喋ります。
日本語で喋ります？
日本語で喋ってます。
お二方はなんかこう喋ったことあるよとかなんかあります？
ないね。
あ、ないですね。はいはい。
原宿でナンパされる。
Do you know some black people of an approach you? Okay.
服の方ね。
Trying to sell you clothes or something. Hey!
黒人の方について
Hey, I don't know about no selling no. I'm not trying to sell you no clothes. Hey, get that impression out your goddamn mind. I'm not on the street corner trying to sell you no CDs, DVDs, loose squares, socks. I'm not trying to do all that. All right? Not doing all that. I'm not selling bottles of waters and shit. Hell wrong
どん
with
な
you?
イメージを持ってますか？
フレンドリーなイメージ。
Impression is that they are friendly, okay, easy to talk to.
喋れてそう。
Okay.
テンション高くて。でもなんかマフィアのイメージ。
I think they're in the mafia,
外国のさマフィアのそうそうそう。アフリカとかのマフィアの。
American mafia or something like that, but they seem easy to talk to. Hey, why are y'all giving the same answer? All y'all talking about they seem easy to talk to. Come on now, y'all got to switch it up a little bit. I want to hear something else now.
やんちゃですごい。
The trench coat is a move. Don't you see it though? I like that trench coat.
身近にいらっしゃるからこそ出てくる言葉ですね。もし黒人の方とこう友達になる機会があったり付き合ったり
You know what?
したいと思いますか？
The more that I'm looking, I was liking her at first, but the more that I'm looking, I'm liking her, bro. Maybe it's how the sun is like hitting off of her face and shit. Like she kind of got like a little glow to her face and shit, man. I'm liking her more now. God damn it!
友達になったらすごい楽しそう。
Then she got the legs showing with the boots on and
どう
shit.
ですか？
なんかガードマンみたいに守ってくれる感じが。ボディーガードみたいな。強そう。確かに
Like
強
a
そう。
bodyguard, I can be your bodyguard.
効力やばそう。ハグした時のね腕の筋肉が。
筋肉好きですか？
割と。
あと最後に質問なんですけど。
They have some freaks. They want somebody to, you know, hold them tight and shit. You know, come here, baby. You know I love you. Come here, man. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody to hold them tight and toss them up in the air and all that old shit. That's what they want. They on that type of time. And holy shit, my friend.
けど黒人の方はこう日本に来た時に差別に遭うと思いますか？
思わない。
思わない。
はい。
Is that it?
こんにちは、さゆりです。普段
Ni
俳優
hao.
業やプロレスのリングアナウン
Wait, is ni hao? Is that Chinese? I don't know.
サーやモデルなどなどいろんな活動をしております。 よかったらですね、私はインスタグラムや X をやっているので、そこをフォローしていただいて、
All right, now I'm gonna
私
follow you.
の
I'm
お
getting
仕
your
事だっ
DMs.
たりプライベートだったり
Playing
を
crazy. I'm getting
チェ
your
ック
goddamn
していただ
DMs.
ければなと思ってます。
Shit.
ぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。それではインタビューに戻りたいと思います。黒人の方とこうおしゃべりしたりとか何かこう関わったことありますか？
はい、学校の英語の先生が黒人の先生で普通に話したりしてます。
はいはいはい。黒人の方とお友達になりたいなって思いますか？
機会があったら普通に友達になりたいなって思います。
でもなんかもし黒人の方と
Now, let me say this, right? It's one thing that you get the chance to, but do you want the chance to be friends, you know, or possibly date or have an intimate relationship with a black person? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's one thing, but then you got this side too as well.
付き合えるってなったらなんかこう付き合いたいと思いますか？
その人がいい人なら、魅力的なら、なんか自分と合うなら付き合いたいなって思います。別に人種は関係ない。
Race doesn't
なるほ
matter.
ど、ありがとうございます。インタビューいかがでしたか？
See, this is one thing that I'm starting to learn with you know, my generation and the younger generation, stuff like that. Like slowly but surely, motherfuckers is not seeing race no more. Motherfuckers is not seeing color no more. It's you know, the motherfuckers are really starting to think clearly. It's like, no, it's not about race. It's about personality and how the person is. You know, it's bad apples on all sides of the bush. You know, it's good apples on all sides of the bush. It don't have to be, you know, oh, because this person this color, they automatic. No, it has nothing to do with that. Nothing at all.
なんかこう私が聞いてた感じだと結構皆さんフレンドリーとか明るい印象を持ってるイメージがありました。はい。
I need me a Japan woman.
私が思う黒人の
I
方
need me a
の
goddamn
イメ
Japan
ージ
woman.
は
I swear to God, that'll be the coldest shit ever. Now, hold on a second. That's one thing, hearing it from the woman's standpoint. Let's hear from what dating like for black people in Japan. Let's hear from the black person's standpoint.
If you're a loser back home, you can come here and find someone who actually thinks you're cool.
I literally had a guy in the club come up to me and he was like, "Are your nipples black?"
Because I wanted him to like choke me.
Okay.
Like
Being black in general can come
What?
with its own set of unique problems. But when it comes to Japan and its homogenous culture, what is it like to be black in the dating scene here? Make sure to check out my Instagram at Jesse Yojan and my YouTube membership. Now, let's get to the video. So what's your name, where you're from, and how long have you been in Japan for?
My name is Morgan. I've been in Japan for a year and a half, and I'm from the United States, specifically Alabama.
I'm from London. I lived in Japan in the past for a year, but
Okay.
I'm just visiting this time.
My name is Michael Denge, 23 years old. I'm from Yaoundé, Cameroon, and I've been in Japan for about 16 years now.
my name is Cameron. I'm from Georgia in the USA, and I've been in
Hey, when it comes to the guys, man, look, we need some guys from America. Like these guys from, no disrespect, but these guys from these different countries, man, they act totally different than how the fuck we act. We need a true American Negro. You know what I'm saying? From the inner city. Not one of these, no disrespect, not one of these, you know, grad student, you know, proper English speaking motherfuckers. Nah, man, we need a motherfucker that has a little slang, can't pronounce all their words properly and all that old shit. You know, every moment and shit, they have a little, you know, flash, like, okay, you sound smart, but then the ignorancy shows real quickly afterwards, like, kind of like me. You know what I'm saying? You need a motherfucker like that. Fuck the bullshit.
Japan for 4 years.
So have you ever been on a date with Japanese guy?
I have. It was
Okay.
very interesting. I mean, I think that planning-wise, I gotta hand it to them. They do put some thought into
They
the
do.
date. They'll pick some place like Shibuya, Shinjuku,
Right.
or whatever. They'll take you around for a little bit. It's cool. That's nice. And then it gets to the conversation. As a very specific type of black person, I'm black, I'm from America, and I'm from the South.
South.
My humor, the way I talk, the stuff I laugh at is so different.
How was it like going on a date with Japanese girls?
There was a bit of tension, kind of like break the ice. Like I try not to like hold my personality back too
Right.
much because you know people out here are a bit timid.
I left 19 years of religion to be with this girl, the first
Okay.
girl that was willing to have with me. We went to a language exchange, kind of like an event together.
Right.
And she started acting really weird. You know, I was mingling with people, and you know, I wanted to introduce. She wanted to work on her English. She was already pretty fluent, but she wanted to just get over some social anxiety and just, you know. So I was helping her, and I was introducing myself, introducing my girlfriend, and then she went to the toilet, and she didn't come out for like 20-30 minutes.
Girl.
Well, when she came out, she was just like, I'm going home. Okay. Is everything okay? And she was just like, yeah, I'm just going home. It's okay. Gosh. Okay. At this point, I still don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I was walking her back to the station, and obviously me being a young guy who just wanted to make the relationship work, I was just like, you know, what did I do wrong? I'm sorry. Did I do anything wrong? Please tell me. And she was just like, you know, you don't want to talk to a weirdo like me. I'd used the word weirdo when I was talking to someone, and she seemed to be like self-deprecating herself. Who said you were a weirdo? She's just like, no, you don't want to talk to a psycho like me. I realized, wait, I did say the word psycho earlier today when talking to someone else, and I was just like, did she think that maybe I was talking about her? We got onto the train. She just went completely normal, and she was just like, yeah, so these friends that we were supposed to meet, but I just cancelled on. Where did you meet them? You know, what's their names? I don't understand. She still hasn't told me what the problem was, why she was angry, and why she's gone back to normal. And she tried to give me a kiss, and I kind of flinched a little bit because I was upset with everything that happened. And she's just like, what, you're not going to give me a kiss? You know, I don't want to give you a kiss because I still don't understand what's going on. And then she's just like, okay, well, see you soon, bye. And that was the last time I ever saw her.
I went on a date with this pro jiu-jitsu fighter. He just kind of had like a bunch of people on his roster, mainly like foreigners.
I hear the Gaikokujin hunter.
Yeah, I think he was maybe one of those, but like he took me to his like jiu-jitsu gym or something.
For a first date.
Yeah, and then we like sat there while I saw them wrestle and be sweaty. It was very weird. I went on a second date.
You went on a second date?
Yeah, because I wanted him to like choke me.
Okay.
Like I wanted to see if he could like do like a move on me. Like I used to do like karate. I wanted to see if he could try to do.
Why would you want him to do that on you? See, this is how domestic violence happens. Like,
But then he pulled out his phone and then started texting my friend. He was like, when are we gonna go on a date? Like he said that.
While he was with you.
I don't even know what that
is.
is.
He said to me like, oh, maybe we should
Judicial,
go. Like,
that's some type of fighting style or something like
How's
that?
it like being black and dating here in Japan?
A lot of my friends tell me it's easier for me to date out here because they say that a lot of Japanese girls, they find black guys cool. Well, from my experience, it's been easy dating out here. Because I had dreads at the time, and people would tell me they just like the way I rocked it. Yeah, they would just tell me like, you like a guy like that could dance.
Now, I will say this. With me having my dreads as long as I got them, that's one thing that is always seems like, well, recently, it's kind of like a conversation starter. Like, I'll be out somewhere, whatever the case may be, and a motherfucker be like, is that all your hair? Is that all your hair? And I'll turn around like, man, you know this is all my hair, man. You just wanted to talk to me, man. You could have said something else. Come here, man. Let me holler at you. So I would say that.
Pretty much hip hop, yeah.
I hate saying this, but if you're a black person, I feel like it's different than if you're maybe white or like mixed or anything else.
How so?
Some people have to be open-minded to like date you. At least that's what I've noticed.
Being black and dating here in Japan, I don't know why people say that, it's impossible for a black guy, they don't like them. There will always be someone here for you. They might not be with you for the right reasons. I mean, if you're not a weirdo, if you're not a creep, and if you're, you know, a decent guy, you don't even need to be a decent guy. There's always going to be a Kokujin hunter.
Kokujin hunter.
There's always, if you go to Roppongi, they'll just show them your skin color, show them the fact that you are black, and they'll be like, okay, this is the aesthetic I like.
First, it was a mix of guys being like, I've never dealt with chocolate before. Yes, a bunch of guys called me chocolate. But apparently that happens to a lot of girls. One Japanese dude actually told me, I thought that black women were more sexual. Like, you guys always want, who told you that? And he was like, because when I said, oh, I want a relationship, he was like, relationship? You do? I thought you wanted. And it's like, when did I give that indication? Dark skin. You want, right? Like, the stuff that's been told to me or asked to me, like, I literally had a guy in the club come up to me and he was like, are your black?
A lot of people from the US or other countries, they come to Japan just to find a girl, right?
Yes.
Does that actually exist here in Japan?
It exists in the sense that Japanese people are more accepting of social rejects. Which means if you're a loser back home, you can come here and find someone who actually thinks you're cool. Doesn't mean that they all think you're cool.
Yeah. But like some...
And you're probably not going to be cool, but you're more likely to find someone, you know what, you're British, I like Harry Potter. Yeah. Let's go out on a date. Whereas that's not really going to happen in the UK if you're not really popular. So definitely easier to appeal to them simply because.
You know what I think it is though, in America or in the Western world, a lot of women, you know, it's just how society is. You know, one thing I'm starting to realize here in the Western world is like people are not approachable here in America versus you go somewhere else, people are approachable. It's kind of like that Southern flavor, right? That Southern, hospitality where people are friendly. They, hey, how you doing? They speak to you. They wave at you. They're kind. They open the door. They, just nice gestures, But other places, in America, so especially like in cities and shit like that, everybody is like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is like when you go to other countries and shit. People just have, a more of a social experience with people because people are more friendly. You know what I'm saying? They're more approachable. In America, a lot of people is not approachable. Like, it'd be a lot of times I'd be out and I'd be like, damn, I should, but I'd be telling myself I want to say something to somebody, but when you see a motherfucker sitting there on their phone, looking down, just looking like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to say nothing to you. Like, you're not even going, you might act like you don't even hear me or something like that when I say something to you, and I'm going to be like, never mind. You know what I'm saying?
Because you are different. Oh, I'm white and I have curly hair. Yeah. Oh, Harry Styles.
You being black, do you think it helped dating scene here in Japan?
It helps me stand out. Like, I can walk into a room and then they'll be like, oh, will.i.am. Oh.
will.i.am. You got will.i.am.
Exactly. No, I got Floyd Mayweather, actually. You could be the only black guy in the club, start dancing, and everyone wants to join you because you're like the only black guy there dancing to hip hop, and it's just like, oh my gosh, a real, authentic black guy is here dancing hip hop. I can't believe it. Like, Will Smith is actually here. As a white person, you have a little bit more of a chance of appealing to broader, exactly. Yeah. But then again, there's a problem with being niche is the fact that you're more likely to get fetishized. If we go to a club in Roppongi where all the women are into hip hop, then it's just like, oh, I love your style, but it's not necessarily I like you. That's what you need to be careful of. Okay. Just like the culture, fetishize the culture a little bit.
Some guy actually did come up to me and was like, you look like hip hop. What does that mean? Also, another guy like in Shibuya, I was like waiting for my friend. Yeah. He came up to me and like started rapping in Japanese. He's like, you're so beautiful, something, bijin desu yone. And I'm like, okay. I don't know why I look like hip hop to some people. Maybe because I'm black.
I've had a lot of people ask me if they could touch my hair. They ask questions like a lot of sexual questions towards my friends. How big is it down there, stuff like that.
What would you say is like the easy?
And I would have said, come find out. Like, come find out. You so intrigued, come find out. The fuck we got going on up in here? Shit.
Easiest way for, let's say, foreigners to meet people here today.
Most of my friends go to bars and stuff, but like, I'm an introvert, so I don't really go to bars. Game centers, most people at game centers are introverts anyway, so it's like kind of harder to like break into those spaces. Right. Even like Shibuya is just...
Hey, I like games. I ain't no fucking introvert or whatever the fuck that supposed to mean. Like, everything that I like, video games, NASCAR, and then when you see me in public and in person, I do not fit that narrative. I don't know what it is, man. But what does that word even mean? So I told you, I got a public education, man. I don't be knowing what shit be meaning sometimes. What does that word mean? Let me look it up real quick. Introvert. Meaning. I'm an introvert. And I don't like public speaking. What? What does that supposed to mean? Also, is that like a socially awkward motherfucker? Seek out enjoyment opportunities, reflecting something. A personality concerns of their own thoughts and feelings rather than this. Okay. I guess that means you're a socially awkward motherfucker. That's what I take out of it. I gotta run safe fly out here. I appreciate you, game man.
It's kind of the place to meet people.
Right.
Well, I actually used Tinder like 2 years ago. Yeah. I hate it so much. Mainly because like nobody shows their face. They always like blur it, or they show like their car, dog, or like some food. Maybe some people are too embarrassed to show their face on the dating app.
I downloaded Tinder, but the thing with Tinder is like they don't have the option for you to choose English. Basically, the only guys that swiped on you were the ones who could speak English, and they were the ones who were like more so practicing. When they wanted to take you out, it was mainly like, oh, I want to meet up for coffee so that you can teach me English. English. But when I downloaded Bumble, I was able to choose English. Half of them were like, oh, like, you know, do you want to go to a hotel later? And then the other half was like, I don't think that I would ever marry a foreigner. So if we date, it's just for like fun. You've talked me up for like months.
Right.
And then you're just like, first date or second date, you're like, by the way, I'm not going to take you seriously. Even in the club, like the way they touch me, like a Japanese girl, they'll literally just kind of be like, but with me, they're just like, get on me. And I'm just kind of like, you guys don't ever take us seriously, do you?
You're married here.
Yeah, I'm married, yeah.
So are you married with the foreign girl or Japanese girl?
Half Japanese, Filipino.
How was like, damn, Japanese and Filipino.
We just met up and we pretty much connected because she has like an American culture around her.
So when you're getting married, you're supposed to like introduce yourself to their parents. Did you have to do that?
I met her parents like a year after.
Why did you wait for a year?
Her parents are very strict. I was told a lot her mom was not going to be okay with it. I was kind of surprised.
Was it because you guys were young or was it because where you're from? Or what was it about?
It's more of where I'm from. But surprisingly, once I met her mom, she was more accepting.
Oh yeah, how did you meet your wife?
I DM'd her on Instagram. Yeah, we just met up at Yokohama. I thought we were gonna have like casual date.
Bro, how do y'all be meeting all these women online, bro? Like, the crazy thing is, right? I'm on all social media, bro, but I think I can count on my hands as many times that I have met a woman online. Like, usually time when I meet women, man, it's because I'm outside talking. I don't know. That shit's wild to me.
Too crazy. There's like amusement parks. So we get on that. Then she's like, let's go to the movie theater. To my expectations, I didn't think we were going to do nothing crazy. So I didn't bring too much cash.
Okay.
I ended up having to ask her for like transportation and stuff like that. That's one of like, that was embarrassing at first. Yeah, we still ended up getting married.
Hell no. Funny as hell. That is crazy.